Check this out. We got some rain last night, and our tank is up to here. So let's see if we can get this spigot to work. Let's make sure it works, because I haven't tried it yet. She comes out a little cockeyed. At least it comes out. Hey, Stan, Northwood's Dream, here, coming to you. It's been a kind of a slow start to the week. The Tuesday, I went out, did a supply run into town. While I was in town, played a little disc golf. It's kind of rained on me a little bit, so I kind of cut that short. But then yesterday, helped my mom and dad out getting some dead trees around the house out of the way. Did my laundry, did a bunch of that stuff while I was there. Took a shower, of course, and yeah, this hat, this is my work hat, by the way. But yeah, she doesn't smell very good, so when you put it on, kind of eliminates the shower completely. So might have to get me a new work hat. No, just stick with this one. And today it's going to be all woods day. And what I mean by that is I got a wood pile over here to move. I got to burn all this stuff up here. I got to move all these logs out of here. I got to get the stuff from down the hill up here. So we got a lot to do today. I just need to get this place cleaned up. I can't continue to cut wood if I have this much wood everywhere. So it's going to be a moving log, moving wood. I'll try to keep the fire going all day, and we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a busy day. There is just nothing like the smell of a fresh fire in the morning. Alright, so I think I found the spot for our fence log collecting station. It's across the way. It's a nice little indent. It's not really used as anything. I think at one point in time somebody probably cleared it as a parking spot for hunting out here. But we're going to use it. We're going to use it as a log collection area for all the fence logs that we have. So I'm going to get this. Gonna go down our same path. We're gonna try to drag two at a time. Hopefully I can finish this today. This is a lot of logs. All right, here's the site that we're gonna use for collection, right across from the driveway, right on the road. Not bad, not a bad spot. Maybe we'll do a fence in here at some point, but today it's just get them out here. Let's get them in position. Let's get to work. apple tree is looking good. We'll give her some water. And the peach tree is also looking good. We'll also water that one up, but she's looking good. Well, we got 50% of the list done today. We got that log pile moved. Super nice. And then we got all this stuff cleaned up out here. It's got burned today. The wind is picking up pretty good. So I think we're done burning for the day. We'll see if this can die out here. We still got quite a bit. A few big logs anyway. But we didn't get that cleaned up down there, and we didn't get that log pile cleaned up today. One, I don't know if my back can handle it. Sun's out, guns out, right? Holy moly. It was definitely a rough day. Rough on the old back. But we got it moved, and it looks good where it's at. And it doesn't, or it's, I should say, it's not here, which is a super bonus. So, one thing at a time, 50% of the list done. Not as much as I would have liked to get done today, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while on the four-wheeler trailer, is to put a ball hitch on here, because I'm not a big fan of putting this pin in and out every single time I need to use it. So my dad had one of these laying around, and I think it's about time we put this on. This hitch is I believe a 1 7/8. I got a 2-inch ball on the four-wheeler right now. I'll have to swap that out with the 2-incher. So let's get this installed here. It should be fairly easy. I believe you can just straight bolt right on here. These bolts are a little long. I don't think it'll affect anything. Come here, my friend. Alright, nice. Let's get a... Alright, we'll just use the old croissant wrench. We'll get her buttoned up here. Alright. Alright. There we have it. Yeah, she's got a couple bolts hanging out the bottom. Should be fine. Trailer adapted. So we got our ball here. Let's see if I can get this off of here.
was using this pin for the trailer because it's stronger and easier, but now I'm going to put this back. One more thing off the list. Boom. Well, we got the wood pile, boom, deleted. That wood pile is purely just junk wood, firewood, so if we can't get it all burned, then if it needs to be moved, it'll just get chucked. That other wood was good wood, we'll use for the wood burner and the wood boiler. And while in between moving logs, I've been slowly grabbing stuff from down there and feeding the fire as we go. So we're moving right along. We still got a lot more to grab from down there. Probably I got about half of it done probably now. And we'll get more of it done, get it pulled up here, get it cut, get it burned, and yeah, I'll be ready to cut some more down and get it up here to burn. Yeah. All right, so we got the old generator here, and I ended up buying a new one because this one just wouldn't generate enough power to turn the generator to create power. So all it would do is die. And I ended up buying a new one just because I didn't have time, and I was actually at that time charging the batteries with the generator. Now that we have the solar panels up, the generator doesn't get used very much, the new one. It's just basically the same one as this one, a little bit different, just different name. Anyway, I think the problem with this one was we had valves were misadjusted. So what I got here, what I got going, I got the valve cover off, I got the spark plug wire off. I'm going to remove the spark plug, and then what we'll do is we'll find, we're pretty close to top dead center in here, but I'll take that spark plug out just to make sure. And then what you want is you want these to be loose, and you want it to be top dead center. Then you can make your adjustment in here, and that, or the measurement, to see if you need to make an adjustment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure we're at top dead center, and I'm going to get our measurement in here to make sure it's good. Now if the valves are set correct, well, then I don't know what's wrong with it, and I'm going to have to dig a little bit further. I already have pulled the carburetor, cleaned it to no avail, so that was a no-go. Spark plug looks pretty new. I don't know if you can see it, but might have to clean her up a bit, but she doesn't look bad at all. Alright, so it looks like we're there. Now each generator has a different measurement that you want to go with. However, they're usually 0.005 to 0.00. There's a range that you can go with. So I'm going to just go with 7 because that seems like a good number to go with. And that's not bad. Okay, so get up in here, take a look, see. So this one here just holds this. It's a lock nut for this nut, which is the adjustment nut. So you just loosen these nuts up, and then you can make your adjustments with these nuts here. You're going to tighten or loosen as necessary. So let's go ahead and get that done. Here, let's turn it back on. Feels on. Shouldn't need any choke. Well, it looks like it's back to the drawing board with the old generator, because I adjusted them valves to numerous different clearances, the 7,000s, 8,000s, 6,000s, 5,000s, numerous times, and still nothing. And it seems to be only getting worse. It is shooting fuel out the air cleaner, and it backfired on me a couple times. But yeah, I'm just not exactly sure what's going on in there. Could be just worn. Maybe the cam is worn. Maybe, I don't know, something's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it's just not running very well. So we did get it to charge a little bit, or actually not charge, I should say. It actually pushed power out, so we know the generator piece is good. It's just that the engine piece is not good. It could maybe be used as a parts machine if we need it. But yeah, that thing is definitely not working, and it's not going well. So back to the drawing board on that. Maybe it's a carburetor issue, and maybe I just didn't see it. I highly doubt it. I'd hate to spend some money on a carburetor, and it's not the issue at all. But it could be our valves are just opening early and opening late. I'm not sure, but I have adjusted them as well as I possibly could. But that doesn't mean that cam is doing what it's supposed to be doing either. Maybe we jump timing or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about the generator to figure that out, but we will soon. We had a bit of a boo-boo here. As you can see, we got quite the lean on her here. She's pretty eating it up pretty good. So it looks like we overfilled, and then she just started coming out the back, which eroded this back area, which took the dirt and shoved it down there. So we need to right this ship and get this thing to where we need it to be. And this thing is filled to the brim, so definitely going to be a chore to get that up off the ground. And wow, that thing is really buckling under the pressure there. So yeah, we need to get this situated quickly. Okay, so I think we got her fixed back up. So I filled back in all that erosion that came out, and the reason why it was eroding is it was just pulling off the back, running down underneath it, and I had to fill her back in. So this little weep hole was it was spilling out of here because this thing fills up so fast. Like, it doesn't take but a good rain to fill her right up. So to alleviate the erosion issue, I input this bypass tube in down the road. Now this is just temporary. This is just what I had on hand because it is supposed to rain for the next 5 days straight. That'll be a good test for the solar system, see how we do, if we have to kick the generator on or not. I hope not, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But also, this is going to fill up fast. So what we need to do is we needed to add this bypass line. I don't want to seal it up just yet. I will probably put some type of grommet system on there.
something that seals a little bit better, and something we can remove, because I don't want this thing sticking out over here forever. And I put a little support beams underneath this pedestal, just because I don't think that pedestal is strong enough, not even nearly. So the edges will be good, so that should clear up the really leaning because of the saturation of the wood. So the platform was just temporary. We're gonna level all this out eventually anyway, hopefully here in the near future. But yeah, the barrel is more level, and we got a bypass so we don't get the erosion. Yeah, sometimes the learning curve is a little bit longer than you would like, but hey, we're getting it. We're getting it to the point where she's going to be self-sustaining in a bit. So let me clean up out here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I know I did, and I will have another amazing week next week. You're just going to see. Peace out.